From hero to enemy, America's most hated man. They once chanted his name in stadiums, printed his face on magazines, and called him the future of the American dream. Yet only a few years later, the same nation would curse him on cable news, debate him in Congress, and argue about him across social media platforms fueled by algorithms, advertising revenue, and non-stop political commentary. He was born into an ordinary middle-class family, the kind advertisers love to talk about when selling mortgages, insurance, and long-term investment plans. His father worked in manufacturing. His mother believed deeply in education, discipline, and faith in the system. From a young age, he understood how power really worked in America, not just through money, but through storytelling, branding, influence, and visibility. He learned that heroes are built by media, and enemies are destroyed by it. In college, he studied economics and technology, fascinated by Wall Street, Silicon Valley, and the idea that innovation could reshape the world. He spoke fluently about startups, data, global markets, and national security. Investors noticed him early. Venture capital firms backed his ideas. Major corporations invited him to conferences. His speeches were filled with keywords America loves: growth, freedom, innovation, opportunity, leadership, and the future. Then came the crisis. A massive financial collapse hit multiple industries at once: energy, defense, digital infrastructure. Jobs vanished, inflation rose, and people began to question the system that once promised stability and prosperity. In that chaos, he stepped forward. Calm, confident, media-trained. He spoke directly to the people, bypassing traditional gatekeepers using digital platforms, streaming technology, and viral content strategies that advertisers study to this day. America needs efficiency, he said. America needs strength. America needs truth. He proposed bold solutions: corporate restructuring, aggressive economic reform, controversial surveillance policies in the name of national security. At first, it worked. The stock market surged. Employment numbers improved. Defense contracts expanded. Big tech thrived. Advertising budgets exploded as consumer confidence returned. He became a hero. Brands associated themselves with him. News networks competed for interviews. Financial analysts praised his vision. He was framed as a symbol of American resilience, a man who understood capitalism, geopolitics, and the power of influence in a globalized world. But power always has a shadow. Whistleblowers began leaking documents, classified files, financial records, private communications. They claimed that behind the success were hidden deals, data manipulation, foreign interests, and ethical compromises. Algorithms that once promoted his speeches now amplified criticism. The same keywords that attracted advertisers: money, power, politics, technology now fueled outrage. Congress launched investigations. Headlines changed overnight. Hero or hypocrite? America's savior or its greatest threat? The man who sold the American dream. Public opinion fractured. Half the country defended him, citing economic growth and national strength. The other half saw him as a symbol of corruption, corporate greed, and unchecked authority. Protesters filled the streets. Cable news debates ran 24/7, generating massive ratings, ad revenue, and political donations. He responded the only way he knew how: by fighting the narrative. In a final televised address watched by millions across the United States, he spoke about fear, manipulation, and how heroes are created only to be sacrificed. He warned that America was addicted to outrage, controlled by media cycles, monetized anger, and sponsored division. For a moment, the nation went silent. Then the backlash came harder than ever. Sponsors pulled away. Allies distanced themselves. His name became toxic in boardrooms and political campaigns. Once a national icon, he was now labeled America's most hated man, a cautionary tale taught in business schools, political science classes, and media ethics seminars. Yet history is rarely simple. Years later, analysts would still debate him. Was he a necessary villain in a broken system, a visionary destroyed by his own ambition, or a mirror reflecting America's obsession with power, profit, and control?